on him, Danny.
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Here's Manny Machado now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, short Machado.
Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Here now is Drupal Cabrera, his past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 8. First offering on its way. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Machado leads off second with nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, Dero. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. No one out with a runner at second. Still even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Hernandez floods it, and there's 1 away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I think there's some concern about Michael Conforto right now. He's really struggled to produce runs. No RBIs in this series so far, and he's a guy they count on to put runs on the board to help them win games.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Crawford.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball. Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Cesar Hernandez is on deck. The pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hernandez.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Just keeping him close. He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball and it's still 0-2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner back easily. Here's the 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Inside with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Batting fourth,
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead all along.
Takes this the other way to right. Stanton back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Batting set, first baseman.
So now Carlos Santana, RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. He's set. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Two and one.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Ball swung on and hits to Cabrera at second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation. Into the box, Michael Conforto. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. In there, strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Conforto behind, a ball and two strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Mets are out in front now 2-0. Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either. Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Next for the Mets, Travis Shaw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. High pop-up. Rosales takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch popped up. Santana is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now batting, Cameron Rupp. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Digging in, Danny Ortiz. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Rosales. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Batting 9.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Into the box, Aaron Nola hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And they'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. Comes set with the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
One left for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. The city's founder, William Penn, seen atop City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race.
Machado.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
1 out, nobody on. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes on 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Popped him up. Rosales is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He hit a sac fly earlier. From the stretch, a fastball that finds the outside corner. Missed with a breaking ball.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mets leave one. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way.
Crawford
looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The 0-1 on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Ready for another chance? Aaron Altair. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's the zone. A curveball in there for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The 1-1 is laid off of down and in.
Count is 2-1.
2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Altair waits on it. One away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Michael Conforto. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ball one. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. Full count still. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Off next for the Mets.
Next up from New York, JT Realmuto. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1-0 the count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Jordan Montgomery, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A little bouncer. The next 0-2. Ground ball right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First delivery to him on the way. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses for ball one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Line to the right side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. He's able to find a knockout.
Standing in now, Cameron Rupp, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box, Danny Ortiz, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Smoke toward third. Shaw has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ortiz has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Mets.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2. Thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Kyle Seager is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A runner on first with 2 away. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Popped him up. Rosales in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Adam Rosales. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Hit back up the middle to Cabrera for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. J.P. Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Conforto ranging back. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of J.P. Crawford. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron. Okay.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Pitching for New York, number 51, Paul Peter.
Into the box now, Aaron Altair. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cabrera. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now the 0-1. Up around the face. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 2-2. Hit hard to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for the Mets.
Riding in once again, JT Realmuto, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And now a pitch on the way. A changeup over the inside corner. And now a pitch on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Next up from New York, Travis Shaw. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Ready on 1-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Down in order go the Mets, and it's still 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off
He
for the
was
Phillies.
sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So now Carlos Santana, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Anthony Swarzak enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. The 0-1 delivery. Sliders in for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Count is 1-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. Pulled toward right center field. Villar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Ready once again, Cameron Rupp. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Phillies straight.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Ready for another chance. Kevin Pillar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Jay Bruce is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. At the plate, Anthony Swarzak. He's newly entered into.
And hitting for the Mets, number 5, Albert Pujols.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Pujols swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettitte, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 13.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Goodness. 0-2 now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Well hit to right, but foul. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. As Drupal Cabrera would be next. 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Luis Garcia will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. In now as Drupal Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Again, he sends it out of play. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Fine work there from the Philadelphia pen. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. The Mets lead it 3-1. Bruce will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Liam Hendricks gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in to try it again, Danny Ortiz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Danny Ortiz.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Hendricks, a former member of the Oakland A's. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Rosales. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And that one just missed outside. One out, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Jorge Alfaro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with two men out. Ball and a strike.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Stanton on the run into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here 3-1.
Your attention, please.
The new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Left side of the infield into the shift. Crawford has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Adrian Gonzalez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 281 the average entering play. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. Gonzalez behind 0-2 the count now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. A look at our line score thus far. The Mets have come to Philadelphia, and they lead the Phils here in the 8th. Michael Conforto will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Neshek, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. And you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Here's another 1-2. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting. Adrian Gonzalez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Ground ball, foul down the left side. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Cabrera is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Altair. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off there 1-0. One to Aaron Altair. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Cesar Hernandez waits on deck. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cabrera into shallow center. 2 gone.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Stanton. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Tommy Hunter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Hoskins. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting. Third baseman.
At the plate, Travis Shaw, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Ortiz moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A curveball that catches the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Line toward the alley in left center. Hoskins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Nothing further in the ninth for the Mets. One last shot now for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. So now Carlos Santana. He'll lead things off.
Leading off from the bottom of the ninth, first baseman
Felipe Rivera is the man.
Santana. Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 73, Felipe Rivera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So coming to the plate, Cameron Rupp, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Stanton has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder, Danny Ortiz.
Striding into the box, Danny Ortiz. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Paul Sewald earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Felipe Rivero wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.